We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. Is that your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check. We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. Is that your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check. Hello. How are we doing? We are on Monday already. Oh, the weekend, blink of an eye. Where'd the weekend go? Jesus. Disappeared. Hope your weekend was good, though. How is everyone doing? You doing okay, thank you. Jones here, supporting on YouTube and Twitch. How we doing, dude? Georgina, what's up? How we doing, Jace? You good? Nicola, how we doing? Sam Martin, Leanne, Ruth, Lisa, Beep. How are we all? So today is another draw day. This is a pre-live, and Facebook as well. Flip neck, he's on the 3 platforms, is he? Mikey boy. This is a pre-live chat, so this is where I sort of talk through what's ending on the day, as in today. I let you know what is yeah, I let you know what's ending today. I show you how you can enter competitions if you're new here. I go through sort of the process of how to pick out winners for the live draw. Briefly, it's the actual live draw that I'll show you the demo of, like RNG, so a random number generator, etc., etc. And yeah, we just have like a general chit chat. I'm in agony. Oh no. Do you know what? I think tooth pain is probably one of the worst pains. I've been quite lucky with my teeth at the moment, but there's been the odd occasion where I've had like a sore teeth or something, and it's, yeah, probably worse than anything else I've had. Work Saturday, so I breathe in the week. Yeah, poof, ta-ra, the weekend's gone. Ta-ra. It's got to be done sometimes though, Jace. If you need a break, as I say, it's what the restrictions are there for. As I say, if you feel that you're spending a little too much, and this goes for anybody, if you check out the My Account section and Responsible Play, you can, if you need to, put like a restriction on your account to help sort of level your spending and stuff. Well, basically stops a payment option showing when you're checking out. But if you do bag like store credit in some of our giveaways or something that we do, for example, I do on the pre-live, the live draw, we're doing the Discord Robot Race winners later. Who's in that? We got Sweet and Sour, Consemester, Raven Lunatus, Giza Games, Courtney Game, Razzie Jeff, Mariana, Geordie, DMG69, and Julie Allen. We'll be in the robot race later. Top 5 get £10 store credit each. And I also do some store credit on the pre-live as well. We like to do it. No worse, got to try giving birth. I like this one. I like when I see this subject of you know, childbirth being, but I can imagine it's excruciating. I will never take that from any woman ever, but is a famous thing that I've seen a few years ago actually. The good old saying of like, what's worse, being kicked in the gonad, should we say, or childbirth. And yeah, you go through all of the pain and everything else and blah blah, but if you ask somebody would they like to be kicked in the gonads again, you're going to get an outright no. If you ask a woman if she wants another child, potentially the answer could be yes. So what's more painful? Just doesn't last as long. Kicking the maracas. Weirdest pain ever. Weirdest pain. I'm doing well, Nicola. Yeah, it was a good weekend. Quiet weekend, but nice. Needed. Definitely needed. Just like a few tickets I got on my first Instagram. Nice one, bam bam. Mum's not in today, and I should get a chance. I'll have a look. If it's been in, yeah, I should get a chance to sort that out. I'll have a look if as long as the claim form's in, I can get that sorted for you. Mum was in for a couple of hours this morning. I've been keeping an eye on Instant Wins today, but normally payments between 9 and 5 each day. But if that claim form is in before 5 o'clock, I'll do some, before I get the entry list and stuff off, I'll do some payments if needed. So get your form in and I'll sort that out for you, even if it's just after 5 o'clock. So I'll be live for probably 20 minutes or so anyway. So I'm going to go and we'll sort that out for you. Congratulations. Nothing from a swift kick. Doesn't matter. You still don't want it again, do you, Leanne? All my normal. It's like pushing a melon through a lemon. Well, kebab when I'm home again. I'm currently. Ooh. Do you know? I say that. Well, I don't want a kebab. It's Shawarma City. I had one of those. Was that on the weekend? Friday, I think it was. Oh, no, I had one for a while. Bloomin' lovely. Bloomin' lovely. Ooh, Sweet and Sour. I might have to get that when my Justin Page time I managed to win. Sweet and Sour used to be part of the robot. When we did the robot race the other way, Sweet and Sour was like a robot race legend, and along with oh my god, what was his name? I know the real name was Dave Wardle. I'm just trying to think what his actual name is. Something Robot, I think it was. So it was, yeah, he won a few times on the robot race. Right. Oh, sushi as well. Yes. Sushi. For solid time. Defiantly. Oh, definitely. Sorry. Wouldn't have bought it full price, but it passed. Oh, it's on Game Pass, is it? I don't know. Games like that I get lost in, I think, and it's just finding if I would have the time to play them. Sure, there's a sponsorship one way or the other between you and Shawarma. I wish there was. I wish we got free Shawarma for mentioning them, but we don't. We do not. Robototron, yes! You're spot on, Gary boy. That is the name, or was the name. Yosh. How you doing, Therese? Therese, I just replied to you, my dear, on our Facebook, well, Instagram message on it. I just replied to you. Damn, I was only 3'10". Oh, 3'10". I was like, what? Who's 3'10"? Gosh damn. So what I'm going to do, chat, is run through the introductions first. So if I'm new to your screen, I'll run through the introduction of the Stayer. So you've got myself, Scott, and Ray. We are the company directors of Comp City Giveaways. We launched this company back in 2020, which feels like quite a long time ago now. We got Gavin, what I always like to say is our all-round legend and media manager. We've got Mum, aka Candy, is our customer services manager, and then Chris. Are we doing Keith? Yeah, definitely long time. Not seen you all. Shell, aka Mama Buckley. I hope you guys are good. Then we got Chris, our operations manager, and this is the team. So we're a small family and friend-run team. As I say, we've been going since 2020. Started off with just myself and Ray. Then we got Mum on board. Then Gav. Then Chris. So it's growing slowly. So what we're going to do now then is basically, if you haven't landed on the website before and you're not sure what we're about, we're a competition website based in Newport, South Wales. As I say, we've been going since 2020, and we sort of do a lot of the tech, gadget and gaming related goodies. So anything from graphics cards, drones, consoles. Also do vouchers, gold. By the way, all of this is ending today. We'll go through that in a moment. Pokemon goodies. We're well known for our PC builds. So we've got the Mr. Freeze V3 up and running at the moment. Also a chance to win a 5080 rig for just 10 pence an entry. Cash. Pre-orders for stuff that we know is coming out. So this is we've got an official release date for this. This is batch 2. Ninja goodies, other consoles, Lego, chocolate, as I say, especially this time of year being Easter, pretty much Easter month, and then other goodies as well. All competitions are guaranteed, so there are no rollovers or extensions here at Comp City Giveaway, so it's something that we've promised since day one. And even if a comp doesn't do that great, so, you know, we'll use, for example, the gold. So the gold is under 40% sold, guaranteed draw, £300 cash, or you can take the 5 grams of gold that we'll send out to you, 50 pence an entry, guaranteed draw, regardless of ticket sales as well. So yes. No, we have not done an Iron Man PC, but that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. Scott, Ray, Ballbag, Candy, and Chris. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that was funny. That did have me laughing on Thursday. It was a little bit awkward, but also quite funny. You know, so a side note, so for anyone who watched the live draw on Thursday, if you have decided to comment on the phone call Thursdays, I need to put that live. I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. I'll check now. If it's not live, I'll get it sorted today, so that's no problem. Ready for Thursday. But if you comment on the phone call Thursdays post, you know, you're entered into phone call Thursdays. If you get chosen, we then phone you. So it's basically we need to ring you 5 times. If you don't answer, we move on to the next person. But if you do answer, Gab likes to have a little bit of fun before saying you've won 20 quid. But if you then decide to say about it being childish, ringing off a number and start then to call someone an effing ball bag, well, you won't be included in the next one. And it was like, yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, ball bag. God. We got a few set up. You've got to think of the time, what next month is to some certain fans. So that's the one hint that you're going to get there. And then, yeah, there's at least 2 confirmed, 3 confirmed. But, you know, we don't like to give anything away. Don't like to give anything away until, obviously, very close to us launching what it's going to be. So you'll see, as I say, for the time being now, you have Mr. Freeze V3. Absolutely insane build. And yeah, we also throw in the Lego Dead one. Blimey, lovely. Yeah, to be fair, he was. Borgy boy, he was understanding, but it was still a bit like, it's gonna be me. Yeah, so it was a bit like, what? So what I'm going to do then, chat, is we're going to do a little breakdown of what is ending today. So we have the MSI 5080, so it's the Ventus 3X. What are you doing? Okay, starting to play with the ball. The RTX 5080 up for grabs at 15 pence an entry. This was actually brought forward. It was due to end, I want to say, Thursday. Thursday, maybe a bit later, but we brought it forward. 15 pence an entry. Again, guaranteed draws, no extensions or rollovers here as well. We've got choice of console, really good odds for the main prize. You get to choose between the PS5, Xbox Series X, or one of the 2 handhelds. And there were still chances to bag a console. Yes, we've got a chance to win a PS5 disc edition or Xbox Series X or £350 cash instantly, plus a couple of chances to bag £50 cash as well. 25 pence an entry, and you could win instantly before we even draw for this competition. We've got really good odds on the DJI Mini Pro drone fly more combo. So you get your batteries and stuff as well, your spare props, and also your what's the pad? Do you know what? I'm not going to quote the pad now. RC2 pad, I think it is. So really, really good controller. We got the 5 grams of gold, which is the from the Lady Fortuna Pump. Or £300 cash, 50 pence an entry. A choice between the £250 Smith's Toys versus Amazon Voucher, 10 pence an entry. Samsung 990 Pro 2TB NVMe SSD, 25 pence an entry. What's he doing? Sorry. I basically leave his crate open in the days, and I think he's gone in there to sort of get comfy. I don't know why. He's got a perfectly good bed, like right by here. And I am talking about my Frenchie, by the way. Yeah, I can just hear him like nesting almost. We've got the Cosmo Grill Outdoor XL Smoker Barbecue, 50 pence an entry. Done pretty good, that is. Just over 50% sold. Displate bundle, 25 pence an entry, giving you the choice of any three medium disc plates. Which, if you don't know what these are, they're high fidelity metal posters. When the gaming PC going to drop? Which ones? Instant Wins or PCs? There are 2 gaming PCs live on the website right now. And the Pokemon TCG Scarlet and Violet Prismatic Evolution sold out early, which is a pattern with that. So we'll get another one of those up soon, no doubt. But the entry list is already done for that. Now, how do you enter the competitions that I've gone through? So this is how you can enter our competitions in 3, 2, 1.
Hello there, so you would like to enter a Comp City competition. So firstly, head on over to compcitygiveaways.co.uk, find a competition that you would like to enter the amount of tickets, and when you're done shopping, head on over to your basket in the top right corner. Punch in your details, such as name, address and email. Upon paying, you will be greeted by a thank you for order page with your assigned tickets. It's that easy.
And it's at this point that you will find out if you've won an instant win. Good luck.
Boosh! And that's how you play here at Comp City Giveaways. Like I say, all competitions that you enter are guaranteed draws. So as I say, good luck in anything you decide to enter. And in the same breath, please play responsibly. So play with what you can afford, have a little bit of fun. It only takes 1 ticket to win. If you've got a ticket, you've got a chance and all of that good stuff. But yeah, ensure that you're playing responsibly. And if you need a break, under the My Account section, when you're logged in, you've also got the Responsible Play section, which will give you where you can, you know, if you want like a week, 2 weeks, a couple of months, you can put that in and we'll restrict the account, which will allow you to play if you win any store credit, but you won't actually be able to spend anything on the website. How do we pick our winners? So entry lists are pre-published before every live draw. For example, this is sold out early, so the entry list is already live for the Prismatic Evolutions. Entry lists will basically be popping here before we go live, like I said, and this is what they look like. So they'll show you what we're drawing for, total amount of tickets that should have sold, and the cost of. Now, because we guarantee every single draw, you will see missing ticket numbers in the entry list. For sheer reason, those tickets never sold. So we then use Google's RNG, which stands for Random Number Generator. When you draw the raffle and the person not watch and they win, what will happen? Then they win, Joshua. You kind of answered your own question there. If you mean in terms of, do you have to watch a live draw to win? Then no. We'll basically send you, everybody gets an email post live draw, excuse me, which will give you your claim form and let you know what you've won. You fill that in, get it back to us, and then we get your prize out to you, or the cash alternative, depend if you know if that's applicable to the prize that you've won. If you don't respond to the email, then we chase you up on socials if we can get hold of you, so we'll post about it in our community pages. If we still can't get hold of you after a time that in our terms and conditions it's 7 days, but we tend to go over that to try and get hold of the winners, then we re-roll, which has only happened in the nearly 5 years that we've been going. Has only happened 3 times, I want to say. 3 times. I think we've had to re-roll 3 times for prizes. But yeah, in that same breath, please make sure that when you're signing up to the website, at the very least your email is correct, but also your telephone number, because that's a backup way that we get hold of you. We'll try and message you via text or WhatsApp if we can't get hold of you via email. Basically, yeah, the Prismatic's definitely been frightened. We've got a fair few on order, so we'll definitely get more of them on the website. Really good odds on them as well. But yes, where was I? So yeah, entry list will, if let's say if comps haven't sold out, as you can see here, jump from straight into 4, 5, then to 10, then to 14, then to 17, 24. You know, you can see here. So how it works. But say we use Google's RNG to find our winners. So random number generator. So in this instance, I put between 1 and 125,000 into Google's RNG. Hit generate. Whoever we land on will be the winner. But if I did land on, say, number 2. That ticket number never sold, so I simply go back to RNG, hit generate again, and I keep doing that until we find our winners. And again, I'll show you how this works on the live draw itself. So I always take examples from chat, and I get to show you how that functions. And before we actually go into, come on, brain, before we actually go into the live draw. They kick your door down and launch the prize at you for not watching the live draw. That sounds about right, Rob. Open up! It's Cup City! I like that. But yeah, that's how it works. So it's one of the fairest ways in, and also an industry standard to get this sorted and get our prizes out to winners. But yeah, just for clarification, you do not have to watch a live draw to win. If your number comes up, that's it. Your number comes up, you've won the prize. You've obviously spent X amount to win said prize. But again, very, very, very worst case scenario, if we can't get hold of you for 2-3 weeks, then we will re-roll. But even though our terms and conditions say 7 days, it's at our discretion, and we like to track down the winner at all costs. So whether it be text, email, carrier pigeon, if you're semi-local, you would probably knock the door and be like, did you realize you won this? So yeah, you get pelted with ball bags. Ball bags. So I'm gonna return back to this. We're gonna get the chest warmed up where it sounds. It's not the sounds, it's these ones. Just for the record, 1 kilo of Haribo hurts when it hits the side of your head. I'm sure it does. And then, of course, so chat, this is the part of the pre-live that I like to call the final breakdown. It's the final breakdown. Traditions never die. So the final breakdown is everything under quest with the exception of the prismatic evolutions. No phone calls. No phone calls tonight then. No, there's no phone call Thursdays if that's what you mean. So we don't do phone call Thursdays on a Monday, but we do try and phone the main prize winner. So Gav will try and phone which would probably be, I think, the graphics card. Yeah, the graphics card. So what is ending today? So this is the final breakdown. Everything under quest with the exception of the prismatic ETB, which sold out early. Everything else is closing at 6 p.m. and the odds look insane. So you've got a little over an hour to get involved in these competitions. We got the MSI Ventus 3X RTX 5080 at 15 pence an entry. Choice of console. So the main prize is a choice between a PS5, Xbox Series X, Steam Deck, or ROG Ally. Is the main prize. There's also still chances to win a PS5 or Xbox Series X instantly, or a £350 cash alternative. The choice is yours, depending on what, as I say, if you land one of those instant wins. But 25 pence an entry, main prize odds looking absolutely incredible for you. We got the DJI Mini 4 Pro Fly More bundle, so get yourselves involved in that. Again, 10 pence an entry, under 50% sold, really good odds. Same again with the 5-gram gold bar or £300 cash, it's just 50 pence an entry, also quite a bit under 50% sold there. 10 pence an entry for £250 Smith's Toys or Amazon voucher. If you win, you get to choose which one you'd like. 990 Pro 2TB SSD from Samsung, 25 pence an entry. We've then got the Cosmo Grill Outdoor XL Smoker Barbecue at 50 pence an entry, and then the medium 3x medium disc plates bundle at 25 pence an entry. All of those close at 6 p.m. Obviously this is already closed because it's sold out early. Again, don't forget that we have got chances to win Instant Win Gaming PC. So there's 10, was it Greg? Gavin, I can't remember. I knew it began with a G, but Gavin's bagged the first one over the weekend. I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday, late Friday evening. And there are still 9 chances to win £1,000 cash or the 5070 gaming PC instantly, plus a few £500 cashes there. Main prize that you're playing for is the in-house built Mr. Freeze V3 PC, which is boasting an RTX 5080 and a 9800X 3D CPU. Chance to win £5,000 cash, but also chances to win £1,000 tax-free cash instantly. So this comp will allow you, should you match your numbers up to the instant win, anything between a £50 cash up to £1,000 cash instantly if you bag one of the instant wins. 10 pence to enter for another 5080 rig. This is just the PC on its own, so really good odds, really cheap to enter price. We've got the Switch 2 pre-order, which is batch 2. So we've already got a bunch of pre-orders to get sorted. The first one, 25 pence an entry. We've got Ninja Goodies, MetaQuest, chocolate, like literally 600 Freddos. You can see there in the picture. 15 pence an entry. Some Lego. We got the Astro A50s, the Gen 5s, 5p multiplier, chance to win monitors instantly, and Steam Decks. It's all going on. Let's get it on. Right, okay, so what we're going to do now then, chat, is give you the chance to win some store credit. Now, how this works is I just need a number from you between 1 and 75. If you can pop that into chat right now, please. But 1 number per person. I don't want you swapping or changing those numbers. I'm going to spin the wheel 5 times to try and find a winner. And if we land on you, great, £10 store credit. However, if you land, if we land on one and you share your number with someone else, I will split said store credit between you. So get yourselves involved. Let's play. What can we play? We're gonna play a little bit of the Golden Eye. Keep running out of the Louvre, toilet for the goats. I like it. Ball bag. Goddamn ball bag, man. It's just a ball bathing ball bag. How bored you gotta be to ring me on a private number? Right, chat. Let's spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. You don't need to keep spamming your number, Josh. If you do that, you're going to be pushing other comments up. You just need to put one number in, and I can scroll up through the chat. So number 7 for you, Josh. All right, anyone with 18? 18. Ooh, we got a 15. ADHD, that's why, Rusty. ADHD, American fudge. Fuck yeah. Right, so we go again. Nobody had 18, so we go again. Doo-doo-doo, pew pew, pew 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 pew. 26. Oh, Nicky had to say the motherfucking day, yeah. America. Beep beep. I need to watch that again. Show won't we? Oh, it's quite funny. It's like Thunderbirds on meth. Right, 26. Anybody in chat with 26? We got a couple of 20s, but no 26. Oh, Flips with 27. Damn. Oh, we got Rusty with 26. Hashtag ballbag. Anyone sharing Rusty's number? I don't believe so. I think Rusty's bagged it. Rusty's bagged it. Lovely. Don't ADHD me. I forgot why I went to the fridge as I was looking at the comments. You were more than welcome, Leanne. I did it earlier. I went downstairs. Like, right, I'm going downstairs to make a cup of coffee. I ended up coming up with some random, I think it was like a pack of crisps or something. And then I sat there. I reached over to, like, just in muscle memory to grab my cuppa fudge. Had to go back down and make a cup of coffee because I just forgotten in the interim of going, ooh, snacks. Didn't even make myself a cuppa. So, oh, Rusty's playing. Where do I put him? There. I had my window open the other day and it literally did a 52 deck card pickup for me. So, Rusty wants to play. So this is a game of higher or lower. So basically, if we get a winner on here, a Rusty ball bag. If we get a winner on here, I like to do a game of higher or lower. So I'll be showing Rusty a card. I won't give the number this time. I'll be showing Rusty a card. He then says higher or lower. If he wins, he walks away with a £15 store credit. If he loses, he walks away with a £5 store credit. I have, however, left in the jokers. So if I show him a joker, he instantly gets a £5 added on anyway. So let's do this. Top card is... Whoop. Top card is... Oh, inevitability at its best. Are you going to go higher or lower than a king? What would you like to do? Lower, please. Boosh! 10. Easy £15 store credit. Whoop! Legend! So, Ad, if you just drop me a message on Facebook or Instagram, I'll get that sorted before comps close, or providing you get that over to me before comps close, I'll sort that out for you. Tricky little £15. Lovely jubbly. Rusty wins. He can't win tonight. Well, that's down to RNG. So Rusty can put that £15 store credit on any comp that he wants. And if it's one of those that are ending tonight and he wins, boosh. Fair game, baby. But also, yeah, I will launch the Funko Thursday because I wasn't on the computer like at all yesterday. I'll just let me just check. Ray might have done it, but I know Ray's been really busy as well, I think. Featured. Yeah, no, last one was April 6th. So what I'll do, check, give me 2 seconds. Launch it now. Yeah, just so you can get your Get your comments in then, can't you? Ready for Thursday. So if we get that deleted. Okay. Let's have a look. Just make sure that it's formatted, okay? 'Cause it never copies as you want it to. We'll be calling you from a withheld number. That is part of what's in there. Oh, ball bag. Brilliant. Oh, making me. I gotta watch that back again. I think it's almost dead on 20 minutes in. That shows that I went in to have a look at the aftermath in Gav's face. Right, okay. We're posting. Let's make sure it's formatting okay. Yeah, multitasking here, chat. Multitasking. Right. Doing that weird thing when you post on here. So let's edit that. It's crazy. It's like this crazy flipping thing sometimes. There we go. Remember that. Make sure you have an active account and blah blah blah. Boop, boop. That looks decent, and I will pin it. There we go. Lovely jubbly. And then, while I'm still alive, may as well do it when I'm here. As we put it in here. And I'll just copy from the previous. I just need I need the linkage to this. So for any Discordians that need the link, I will be dropping it in a memento. There we go. Dum 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 ba dum 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 da dum. Beep 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 boo. Look at this. Just working it, baby. There we go. And then I'm gonna put one last little bit in, just so people can see where it will be. Save the image. Save the image. I can hear it pinging off now. Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. And then upload. Boosh. Done. Also in Discord. So it is now live chat. And you just reminded me when we were talking about ball bag. Or bird. Bird is the word. Bird is the word. So I'm gonna catch you at 7 PM. And the link for paid actors to apply for auditions is non-existent. We do not pay actors here. You're just winners that love your stuff. But yeah, Rusty, drop me a message so I can get your code sorted for you. And then we'll be live from 7 PM. Toodles! Good luck and enjoy. As I say, odds look insane today. So don't miss out. Do not miss out. Bye, Felicia.